Most traders do not lose because their trading idea is wrong. They lose because they take that right idea on the wrong time frame. So you're going to see a setup and you're going to enter. And then you see a price go right against you. And it's not because your trade was bad. It's just because the context was missing. So in trading, every setup you're going to have is going to start with two decisions, right? Direction and your entry. But neither are going to work without context or risk. So instead of guessing, let's separate them. So we talked about earlier on another video that one time frame can define your direction and you use another one to define your execution. And if that setup is not clear, you don't take the trade. So from there, every trade is going to fall into three conditions, right? The market's trending, the market's moving with momentum, or it's becoming overextended. And each of these conditions is going to have a specific setup. Setup one, if the market's trending, you just want to follow the structure. So on a 4-hour chart, you want to see clear higher highs and higher lows, or lower highs and lower lows. And if the price is sideways, well, the setup is not going to be valid. So on the 1-hour chart, you're going to wait for a pullback and then a continuation. And we can just simply use as an example a 9 EMA cross back in the trend direction. Now, you don't want to enter on the cross itself. You want to enter on the candle close in that direction, or when the next candle moves above the high or low of that candle. You can filter the trade, right? If that pullback is choppy or it's overlapping, you can just skip it. We can invalidate it. Simple. If price breaks the previous structure, then the trade is wrong. Your stop simply on a bullish trade is going to be below the pullback low. And if price is already too far from that level, well, there's no room left in that trade. Then we have a second setup, our momentum setup. So market's moving fast. So you're going to shift to a momentum one. And we can take a look at gold here. So on a 15-minute chart, you want to see some strong directional candles, right? Price is moving quickly in one direction. So on the 5-minute chart, you want to wait for momentum to pause and expand again. That expansion is going to be your entry. Now, you're not entering during that pause. You're only going to enter once momentum resumes. And we can use the CCI to confirm that shift. So if momentum's flat or choppy, you're not going to trade. If momentum fails after your entry, you just exit. Your stop will just go beyond the pause structure. Price is already extended before that entry. Well, again, skip it. Now we have reversals. Now, if the market's extended, you want to look for a reversion. So on the daily chart, you want a sharp movement away from the average. Large candles, minimum pullbacks. And then we'll start seeing some sign of exhaustion. And then we're going to drop down to the 1-hour chart for confirmation. A slowdown, a rejection, doesn't matter, or break in short-term structure. So you don't want to enter on the first sign of slowing down. You want to enter after some sort of confirmation. Stop will just go beyond the extreme of the move. Filter. If the price is still moving pretty aggressively, well, you don't enter the trade. To invalidate it, if price continues extending, the setup is just not ready to take. So before every trade, we can reduce it to a pretty simple process. What is it doing? What's price doing? Is it trending? Well, we're going to follow it. Is it fast moving? We're going to align with that momentum. Is it extended? Well, we're going to look for reversion. Then we're going to confirm 3 things. Is there a clear setup? Is that entry pretty clean? Is there room for that price to move? More importantly, you have to define your risk before you enter that trade. And if any of those are missing, well, we just don't take the trade. And one final rule, the higher time frame, we're going to use that to control direction. The lower one controls your entry. And if they don't agree, we just don't take that trade. Because consistency is not going to come from predicting the market. It's just going to come from aligning it.